Hello, Cancer. I have a whole shit ton of energy right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a reading. And you know what cards are coming to me? Carnival Carnage. There we go. This is a game I picked up from a dollar store a while back, but it has such funny cards that like it comes up with the most unique readings that really they really work. Like I just bought them on a whim, and I didn't want to buy any tarot cards at the time, so I just bought these on a whim just to see, and frick, they are kind of cool. So they are coming up. They are nice and cleared. So let's see what they say. Walk with me here. Cancer. There's one. Step right up, step right up, step right up. Pick any card. Okay, all right. Intriguing, intriguing. Hear me roar, charmless. Okay. Okay, you know what I see, Cancer? Is because you are the card of the Chariot, okay? Sometimes it's just when a sign has energy, which they all do, right? Sometimes that energy of the sign comes out, okay? Not necessarily the people that take up the sign. That's why, your moon sign is a great sign to lead with. Not really, you don't really have to follow your sun sign necessarily, right? If you don't feel like the message is correct for you. But what I'm seeing is Cancer is being asked to step up. So it seems like you're going to get some type of opportunity, okay? And it's going to be like, pick anything you want. And that's where the opportunity is going to come from, okay? It's literally like you're putting your hand into something and you don't even care what you pick out. It's like all your wishes are just sitting right there and something's going to come true. And then once you pick your thing, that's what you lead with. So it's like automatically, it's like, I don't know if you're going to step into some type of like pretty big role, but pretty big role. But it's like you roar all of a sudden. It's something that it's like a powerful moment. Okay. I don't know if maybe you're like in a weakened state or something like that, but there's some type of like powerful moment that's coming through. Okay. I feel like I'm so effing close to that camera. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. I found I was a little bit too close to the camera last time, too. So, that's what it is. Okay, and then we've got... Okay, in harmony. Okay. Then we've got charmless, which is like whatever this role is that you're stepping into, you do it with so much charm. It's exactly where you need to be. Okay. It's so exactly where you need to be that it's like you get stuck to it. Sticky fingers. Okay. You get stuck to it. You get messy in it. You do exactly what you're supposed to do because this is the show. And you're going to get put into some role where it's like people are going to be watching you. They're going to be watching how you do. And it's just like you just swing right through it. Easy peasy. It's like you're stepping into something, okay, that you do effortlessly. Okay? Yeah, I saw those ones right away. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Wow. This is pretty fucking cool. Okay, so, okay, I see that. Sudden change. Okay, so. Okay, so step right up. We've got the Hermit, the Knight of Coins, and a wish come true with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so that's what came in for the step right up. Okay, so what I feel like is you're stepping it. It's like stepping out and trusting something, making a wish. Like I said, it's like all your wishes are in this hat, but you have to take a wish out in order to make it happen. Okay, so that's why it's like pick a card, any card, because it's like the universe is like, dude, you have to pick something because the universe is ready to give you something. Your universe is ready to give you something. Okay, so if like you wanted a new job or a new life or a new future, it's like you want these things, but you have to decide where you want to go, what you want to do, who you want to end up. You have to decide these things so then your universe knows what to do with you. Okay. So if you've been wanting to make a change, it's like you could be a little bit confused and then you have to mark where you want to go. Okay, because it looks like some ideas come out, right? Like you get some possibilities that happen, but then you have to pick which direction you want to go in. So you might have some options coming up. Okay. And the thing is that whatever option you choose, whichever direction you choose, okay, once you say it, and then the universe knows, okay, this is where we're sending her. This is what role she's decided to take, or this is what role he's decided to take. He wants to go in this direction. Okay. Then we've got Charmless. This is why it works so good, because it's like, you know how to listen to yourself. Okay, so we had Rest, and it was in reverse, and I'm going to keep it in reverse because it seems like you don't have to heal anymore. Okay, you're ready to get on your feet and move again. Okay, so that's why it's Charmless, because whatever role you're walking into, you do it charmless because maybe you have gotten a little rest for a little while. Okay, so then we've got this Nine of Pentacles that comes in. So then it's like you're not resting because you're making money. Okay, that's why it's charmless. There's going to be something that's just going to be able to come in, and it's just like it's just like clockwork, right? You just start doing whatever it is that this is, okay, and then it becomes a part of a cycle. Okay, and then we got Theft, leaving conflict behind, and contracts. So I think as you're working, okay, like you might be going somewhere and you're kind of unsure, like there's like a probation period or something like that, and you're unsure if you're going to get it, but you lead yourself to the right direction that's comfortable. Okay, I feel like someone's going somewhere where there's going to be more comfort than there is gain, but that's okay because we don't always need to be making that much money that we're putting all of this shit away. Okay, it's like sometimes we just need to make a little bit of money and we just have to get by. Okay, because maybe that's why it's charmless, because then it seems like the contract comes in. So then whatever work you're doing, then a contract comes in that you can then sign, and then it's like you've got safety. You've got 10-year. Nothing nothing's going to happen to you. And that's why we've got victory. That's why we got the sticky fingers, because you get messy because the contract comes and you're able to stay. Okay. This isn't, you're not going somewhere where you're going to have to move again. Okay. You're going somewhere where it's like, this is where you need to be. Okay. And for the sea lion and the swingies, okay, we've got two aces. Two aces came out. One was on the bottom of the deck and one came out with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, new beginnings and on both of them. Okay, that's the thing, is there's beginnings on both of them. Okay, and this is like falling in love with something. It's like maybe you find a job and then look, that's stability. Like something like locks you in, okay, because of this contract that you sign. Okay, Page of Swords. It might kind of come out of nowhere with somebody and you might be like, wow, seriously? Like, you want me to be here? And they're like, yeah, we really do. Like, you might not think it, but here's your contract, do you want to stay with us? And it's like, it might not even come from the person you're expecting either. Okay, and it's victory, because there's a lot of possibilities that people can end up in. Okay, and there's a lot of places that people can go, and there's a lot of decisions sometimes that you make on a whim and you're not quite sure if that's exactly what's supposed to be done, but it feels good. That's the thing, is like the universe is like, you have to make one step. Okay, if you want to move, your universe doesn't necessarily know exactly what it is that you want to do. So you have to say it. You have to pull it from your hat and say it and speak it so that it can become, you can manifest it and becomes part of your life. Okay, so that's why it's like there are opportunities waiting for you. Okay, there are options waiting for you, but you don't know that yet because you haven't made the right decision on the direction that leads you all the options. Okay, so that's why it's like, once you say it, okay, and you make it known and it becomes real, then that's where the possibilities enter. It's almost like where you're going to go next is probably where you're going to be for a while, because there's so many possibilities that it's impossible to have you stolen. So I don't know if you've been stolen from jobs, or if you've been stolen from relationships, or if you've been stolen from places because people have kicked you out of places and then you can't stay because you're not wanted, right? It's like you go from a place of unwanted to wanted, right? And you don't realize that, like you might think that you might see people talking and they're like looking at you, but they're like the bosses. Okay, they're the big guys. And you're like, oh my God, they're staring at me. Like, what the fuck? Let's just fucking work. Just work. They're staring. They're watching you because they like your job performance. Okay, there's something that you seem to be doing charmlessly. Okay, or charmlessly. That doesn't make sense. You're so charming. Okay, that it's like you couldn't lack charisma if you tried. So these people, you obviously end up in a position where your frequency matches with the frequency of the people around you. And that is not easy to find. That is a rare gem, to get somewhere where you are wanted. There are so many people in so many places that are not wanted, but because they have no clue. And so that's why so many people really have to be turned off. Like not everybody can be awake to other people. Not everybody would be able to, withstand knowing how much people hate them and how much people talk about them and gossip about them. Like, to be schizophrenic, to be woke, to hear what we hear, right? It's like you have to have a lot of responsibility with it. And, because the things that you hear that come out of people's minds, right, you can't act on, because unless they say it in 3D, you can't do anything about it. It's all telepathy. So many people use telepathy as a weapon to hurt, when telepathy was supposed to be used as a weapon I can't even say it's ever to be used as a weapon. Telepathy is a form of communication. It was never supposed to be used as a weapon, right? But somehow people have done whatever the fuck they've done. Oh, God help them. Okay, so I'm almost like cool to leave it at that. What do you think? Like, I just kind of feel like what more can we say? Like, what more do we need to know about this situation? Right? I I don't like really think anything. I'm like all of a sudden exhausted. And that's how I know the reading's over. Like sometimes they're just fast. You know those days. Sometimes you're just quicker. Some days than other days. And like I can only say so much, right? I can't be bringing in like, so what it is, I think is, which happens with messages, is I can only bring in the first half of the message, because then it's, you know, humans take over after that, because then it comes up to personal choice again, right? So it's like sometimes you can't read everything because people are going to choose different options, right? They're going to just, they're always going to be different, right? And I've been recently seeing my neighbor outside, and she has lost a lot of weight. Her clothes, it's like after the winter, I don't know what the heck happened to her over the winter, but all of a sudden none of her clothes fit. They're like all baggy on her. And I'm like, what happened to my neighbor? She's out there now with her baggy ass jeans on, her baggy butt. And I'm like, you poor, like she's, you know, she's definitely probably early 70s. Like, and, you know, she's just motoring out there. She's always doing stuff, which is why I couldn't believe that she was overweight, because she was always moving around. But now she's like skinny. Poor thing. I hope something bad didn't happen to her. Anyways. Yeah. That's the end of all that. Yeah. Anyways, if you want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. I can say the personal readings are going to be taken down soon and for a while. The readings will continue, but I'm definitely probably going to have to take down the personals for a bit. But I'll keep everybody posted on that. That will just be a small suspension for a little bit. Probably, yeah, I'm not quite sure how long, but they're definitely going to be postponed for a while. So I will obviously release that when I need to release that. Anyways, yeah. So get in a personal reading now while you can, if you want one. If not, it's all good. Like I always say, I really don't give, you know, too much attention to the private readings, because this is all, you know, for YouTube right now. And like, you know, like a lot of private shit comes up. So like not everybody needs a private reading, and not, certainly don't talk about them. So anyways. Yeah, so that's good. All right, so that's it. That's all I want to say. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for hanging out and joining, and I hope that there's something that will help guide you to the light in some way. We do pretty fucking rough readings on the channel, but sometimes we do, you know, we get these nice open windows of clear, positive energy, so it is what it is. Good with the bad, light with the dark. We know how it works, the balance of life. And yeah, so thank you again for watching and subscribing and liking. Liking the videos really helps. I know that people can't, I don't say that at all, because I don't, like, it doesn't really matter to me as much, but like liking the videos really, really helps. So if you feel like liking the videos, definitely do that. So anyways, see you later. Peace.